For all the international graduates that are planning to come to the UK, this video is for you. So we all know about the prioritizing bill and we all fear what it will cause as alteration, let's call it that, in our plans. Well, I'm here today to tell you the reality of the prioritizing bill and how it's affecting everyone. So I'm a trust-based doctor, meaning that I'm not in training, I'm doing a service job in a trust, in a hospital, in one location. I've applied for the training post, I've ranked on the top 10%, I didn't get anything. I've discussed this with many people, they've all said that you can still expect an offer toward the end of the due date, or let's say the final date for them to accept or decline any offer they get. So it goes like this. Once we all list our preferences and the offers are made, these offers will recycle, and every time the offers are made, candidate will get the option of either accept and update, or decline. Many people accept and upgrade, and many people actually accept and upgrade for more than just one training pathway. So you have IMTs, you have ACCS, you have GPs. So someone, let's say Dave, for example. So Dave wants to stay in Manchester. Dave is not really fussy about what training post he gets, but he just wants Manchester. So he's locked 3 or 4 training pathways or training specialties, saying accept and upgrade, accept and upgrade. The moment Dave is gonna get his Manchester post, let's say if it was in anesthetic, he's gonna decline all the other specialties, and that's when those offers become available for people like us. Now, that's what it has been explained to me by people who works in the UK, by people who's in training, by people with more experience than me. Reality is, at this point, while I'm making this video today, I have not yet got an offer. I will definitely update you once I do, and will let you know. But a piece of advice is, if you're starting your journey right now, you're about to sit your PLAB, and you're rethinking everything. Truth is, UK is not the most easy option at the moment. It's not the most paved one. It's not the easiest. No. You can equally think of this state. I know it's difficult. I know the USMLE are very hard exams, but if you think about it as well, you're going to do PLAB 1, PLAB 2, and then you're either going to do MRCP or MR Psych or MRSS, the one for surgery. You're going to do a lot of exams, okay? I just want to highlight that the state is a valid option because we don't know where things are heading. So they said that starting next year, they're going to prioritize significant NHS experience. They have not yet to explain what is significant. So if they said 2 years of NHS experience, okay, I've been working in NHS for more than 2 years. I'm prioritized. But what if they said 5 years NHS experience? Now, think about it this way. You've graduated from your country. Okay, you've worked in your country for 3 years, 4 years, and then you came to UK. You need to work in UK for 5 years before you get prioritized. Then when you get prioritized and you'll get in the training post, you're going to start from the bottom of the pyramid, from CT1 or ST1, and you're going to make your way all the way up the scale again. Do you see how daunting that is? 5 years of NHS experience to start at the level of a CT1. 5 years of NHS experience, you should be at the level of ST5 or CT5. It's a lot of things to think about. Yes, I know that UK definitely tops the state in many other options, mostly proximity to the Middle East or proximity to that side of the globe, to culture, much better culture than the state. 3, safety, it's safer than the state. Better life circumstances. But you have to know what you're bargaining for. You might come here and you might not even get a trust-based job, which is what I'm doing at the moment, because the waiting list to get a trust-based job is mad. I know people who've finished their PLAB 2 years ago, and they've done MRCP Part 1, and they still haven't secured a job. Not even as a trust base. And now with the new prioritizing bill, they can just forget about it. It is definitely something to think about. Will the prioritizing bill mean there's absolutely no other training post for anyone else? The answer is no, it won't. Because let's think about it rationally. Let's say there is 20,000 training posts per year in across the specialties, okay? And let's say there is 16,000 prioritizing candidate. You still have 4,000 people, but imagine how much is it going to be competitive for those 4,000 posts. Unfortunately, you'll have to watch the next videos to know if I got a training post or not. But reality is, there's no guarantee anymore. It used to be guaranteed. Get this score, get the post. Now it's not get the score, get the post, because it doesn't matter. So let's give it a hypothetical situationship. You're not in the prioritizing bill, okay? You're not prioritized. You're not in the prioritized group. I'm sorry. You're not in the prioritized group, and your score or your rank is 100. Jesse or Adam or Muhammad, they're in the prioritized group. Their rank is 3,000. They'll get the post, not you, because they're prioritized. The prioritizing goes for people who've graduated from the UK, people who've finished a training post from the UK, a little bit of immigration status, like people with indefinite leave to remain, people who've graduated from certain countries like Switzerland, Ireland, Iceland, for example. And next year is going to become a little bit more complicated. My advice would be explore all your options. Okay, I'm far away in this journey that I've finished MRCP, I've finished PLABs, I'm already working, I'm in the system. I just need to grab onto a training post. If you're early on in your journey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with expanding your horizon and discovering other options. You don't want to find yourself 3 years in line with no training post. You're just doing service job now, do you? If I'm reconsidering my options, let that sink in. Anyway, make sure to subscribe and to follow all of my clips, because I promise you I'm going to give you daily updates or weekly updates. Let's make it a little bit more reasonable. Weekly updates about the training posts, what happens to me, training pathways, what alterations that's going to do, and stay safe, guys.